it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of the Women of Saul. So, let's go ahead and start. A good night's sleep. Well, let's begin the grind. Go to your office, go to the garden, visit the castle library, travel to the city library. Let's go to our office. You recall a certain person you want to spend time with? Merxia, Naxia, Proxys, Zobi? Let's focus on paperwork and not people this time. You continued to work on the new pile of papers that came in for you to sign. You had the feeling keeping true to political paperwork was the right course to becoming a matriarch. You thought about grabbing a bite to eat, but... oh no. Seems I'll be trading dinner for some sleep. Mara, please have a good reason for blocking my visions. You started dozing off even before you reached the door to your room. The moment you changed for the night, you dropped onto your bed and clocked out. You dreamed of a quiet Zal. A Zal too quiet. As if all life in it has been snuffed out. You went to enter a nearby building to check for life, but the moment you did, you woke up. Why can't my dreams ever be normal? Carry on, Zenna. You've got shit to do. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go to the castle library. At least somewhat familiar with the layout, you dove into the stacks. Find a quiet corner to nap, visit the fiction section. Let's go to the non-fiction section, see what we can scrounge up. You end up in a section with textbooks for early basic education again. You grab Basic 1-3, the natural world, to skim through. The source of light and life in our world is the Valius, commonly called the star, floating above Elysius. I don't know how to say that. The Valius's light cycles are regular and predictable, down to the microsecond. Except for certain holidays, every Zulian day is divided into 4 distinct phases: dawn, light, dusk, and night. Dawn is the 6-hour period of time when the Vilius slowly brightens from its sleeping state of full brightness. My goodness. Dawn is considered the beginning of each day. The next 84 hours of the day are light. Although the color of the sky might change depending on the weather, the Vilius emits constant, steady Zala during this time. Dusk is the 6-hour period when the Vilius slowly dims from its full brightness to sleep. This occurs at the end of the 4th minor cycle of every day. Night lasts for the next 72 hours of the day. At night, the Vilius is almost invisible to the naked eye, and the only natural light comes from the moons or glowing plant life. Even though the Vilius has regular cycles all year, we still have seasons. Why do you think that is? Pause for guided discussion. The secondary stars, called V, and moons, called Lazari, that come from the Vilius are what cause a lot of the seasonal variation. The 3 summer months have the most stars of the year. The Vilius emits V every few days that make the temperature hotter. Autumn has fewer stars, but often has the biggest moons of the year. Winter has the fewest secondary celestial bodies, sometimes even going days between each birth. Spring usually sees a few small V and many small moons, which is why moon viewing celebrations are common during that season. You continue reading for a few hours. You feel smarter. Just by the entrance to the dining room, you heard footsteps fast approaching from behind. You are apprentice Zenna of Jalil, yeah? You stopped and turned around. I am she. How fortunate that I was able to find you. Awake, I mean. I am General Zula Lumenhire. We crossed paths when I first arrived, but never spoke. Trust that a woman of such lofty pedigree is not so easily forgotten. An honor to have an audience with one of the sovereigns of Northern Zal. How may I be of service? Your time. At some point in the future, I'd be grateful if you could answer some of my questions. Nothing invasive, I think. Just enough to gauge everyone here. Sure, all right. May I ask why? I want to make sure that no one at this castle is connected to the child abduction case. Would directly asking us if we're involved or responsible for illegal activities be, well, a bad idea? It shouldn't be, but it sort of is. Asking someone if they're linked to something as insidious as child abduction is not only a significant slight, but it's one that people can exploit for money. Huh? Even those who are innocent tend to stay quiet until they are, essentially legally bribed. For example, if I asked you if you took a child from her home, you could refuse to answer. From there, I have two options. Offer to pay you a substantial sum of gold as restitution for besmirching your reputation, or bring you to court. Court is far more expensive by summoning you, the accused to stand before a judge, just for you to utter a few simple words and confirm that you are wholly innocent. That is a lot of time, resources, and cash that most would prefer not to engage in, myself included. So as long as people are greedy, prideful, or take offense to anything resembling an accusation, the guilty and innocent alike will silence their tongues when met with inquiry. The law is tricky business. Can't you just create an amendment that forces people to answer without the hassle? For a general to pass such a bill, she'd need the majority vote from the other three. That said, you can bet too many hands are in too many pockets for such a law to be made. Goodness, secrecy finds a way. Even in societies where lies cannot be told. So that's how I ended up here. All right. Then when I have a moment, I'll certainly answer your questions. You have my gratitude. Farewell. Not even a general can change the law to whatever she wants. Even if I become a matriarch, what will it take for me to push my bills through? You sat down and ate your dinner. Pizza, fortunately, but your mind was too occupied to talk to anyone. You thought of potential situations that you could find yourself in if you became the matriarch trying to pass laws. Would I have to do something I hated if I only had one shot to get my bill heard? Or worse, do nothing when I wanted to stand up to something? What did Zula have to compromise to get to what she wanted? Your dreams reflected your thoughts. Nothing but dreams about how to do anything of significance up here. How does anyone even find the time to figure things out? Come on in. You have yourself a visitor from Jalil. My parents? A woman named Lianixa. She claims to know you, so I granted her entry. Oh shit, she came all the way to Zeneska? Now there's a best friend. Oh, my girlfriend. Best friend. I was going to send her to your room, but she immediately took to speaking with one of the apprentices in the lobby. Right, I better go get her. Zuna went to leave. With a brief huff, you went on to get dressed and hurried to greet Lianixa in the castle lobby. When you saw Lianixa, it was clear that she was in the middle of a conversation and not paying her surroundings any mind. There, you're in my contacts. Did I spell your name right? Sure looks that way. Ooh, you have no idea how happy I am that human technology is available here. Imagine my own surprise when you told me of your own experiences with Earth. Lianixa, about time you found your way to me, you glorious bastard. Let's just be nice. Xena! Oh, the 1 month you were gone was the worst! Aw, that's cute. It's been so long. Jalil is so boring without you there. Is it, though? What's this about you knowing anything Earth-related? Oh! almost immediately after you flew away from Jalila, received an invite to visit some place called Missouri. Where? One of the 80,000 states of America. They expect you to know when you get there. Anywho, while I was playing ambassador and tourist, I was introduced to the best art form ever. Video games, television, but books are already in, so please don't say that you're talking about memes. Video games? No, but I'm definitely going to be making one of those one day. The visual medium or the big screen. Movies? Yeah, I have a fave. Mine was the one where this woman from a magical island helped stop a war and with a rope. I saw so many movies. I can't wait until Zal gets them. I'm going to be a director and bring my own visions to life. Want to hear about them? Well, not right now. Travel was long and I am in dire needs of a quick nap. I'll find you whenever I want to scream about my most recent ideas. Ta-ta-ta! She gave you the briefest of hugs and scurried off. Well, she didn't change for shit. I think that's a good ending point, so I'll stop here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.